Well, I'm about to start my first cutout. I've been a builder and I've been a beekeeper, so I probably should be able to do this. But it's up there quite high. We've got 4 sheets of plywood, so that'd be 16 feet up there. And I've got scaffolding from when I was a builder. We're gonna get set up so we can take that sheet down and see what we've got. I'll try to remember to keep running the camera for you guys. Well, scaffolding's up. I think I got everything up there that I'm gonna need. We'll get up there and start vacuuming a few bees. And then I have to pull nails out of that whole sheet to get it to come loose. That's not gonna make them real happy. But we'll get her done. But here we are, up at them. The holes are going in. They got a little one there and a big one here. I believe I'm down to 1 nail. I'll have to turn this sheet loose. I've been blocking the field bees coming back, so they've been getting on landing on the wall and walking in. This whole thing is nailed on. I really thought it'd upset them a little more than me banging on it, but they've been pretty calm. I've been vacuuming them off of the wall. Borrowed a bee vac from my friend Dave. I just keep taking the field bees that are walking in and the ones hanging out around the opening. I don't have any idea how large this colony is. There were quite a few bees hanging outside today. And I was assuming that it could be very large, but we're going to find out. So I waited till midday to do this so we'd have warm enough temperatures that the brood would be safe. I wouldn't have to worry about chilling the brood, but it means I'll have to probably leave a box for some of the field bees to get into because they're out doing their thing. Not sure what they're after because there isn't much out there, but they seem to be busy. So let's pull this sheet off of here and see what happens. Well, here it is. Not too bad size colony. Just a little bit of it stuck over here on the sheeting. So I'll get the vacuum going and try to get those guys off of there. Look for the queen. A few of them snuck down the wall. But we'll start vacuuming them and trying to turn it loose. So, pretty cool. Hopefully it'll come apart easy enough. I'll get this sheet out of the way. Maybe I can get the camera set up a little and video a little happenings. So I vacuumed some bees, and I'm going to start on this edge, which looks like it's all honey. I've got some capped brood down in here, and so I would expect that the center of this is going to be brood. And if I can get this honey out of the way first, I can see it, get it cut and put into frames. I brought a cooler to put honey in, and I've got the vac going there, and I got a bucket of water to rinse myself in, and I have frames set up to put brood in, ready with rubber bands so I can start cutting them to size and putting them together. So I got most of the bees vac off of the back of this sheet, and now we're going to go ahead and get started here cutting on this. Maybe when I get it rolling I'll get the camera set somewhere. The scaffolding's kind of bouncy. I don't know how well I can set the camera up for you to see it, but I'll stop and shoot pieces as I go through it maybe. All right, those first 2 combs that I've got cut out there were honey and pollen. One really nice pollen frame, nice enough that I put it in a frame. Now we're getting into some brood. We've got eggs and larvae and capped brood in here, so I'm going to start cutting them off in pieces that'll fit in a frame and get them strapped in. So it's just kind of a pain. I'm going to see if I can get the camera set up down here where it'll video some of it. I guess you'll find out if it works or not. Well, got her set up there. We'll see. The scapling's kind of bouncy, so know what kind of a picture you're going to get. I wish I had a little bit of lighting in here. Maybe you got a little more smoke. I'm going to try to get it marked here where I can cut them and get them on frame. And then we'll get them down here and see what we can do. We can't hold the light and cut it at the same time. And the other booger is you're trying to cut it from and hold it from the brand new wax, which is the softest wax. And support it. Quick look for the queen. Back a few of those bees off of there. They sting me a lot less if they're in the vacuum. All right, there's one piece in there. Getting a little cluttered in here under myself. There's my other mark, there it is. They've got a bunch of pollen in here. Pollen, as it turns out, is a little harder to cut through than honey. They get packed in there pretty dense. You didn't have to sting me there. Really didn't have to do that. Not only did she sting me, she can't get herself turned loose to get off of there. Alright, there's one frame of brood framed up. Hope you guys got to see a little of that. I'll turn you off for the rest of it, and we'll catch up again later. Alright, we got it out of there. There's still a few straggler bees hanging out, sucking up some honey. And some of the field bees coming back. I put a nuke box up here with a little bit of the comb honey in the back and a queen pheromone strip. No idea if that'll work to draw them into once they realize there's nothing else here. But I believe what I'm going to do is get these bees and this brood back to the house and get them in the box so they can be taken care of it, and then give these guys a chance to come back this evening, and I'll vacuum up whatever's left, or if they're in the nuke box, just close it up and take it. So anyway, we'll get down off of this rack and get them home.